Hello friends, today I will discuss about the topic of human tissues. First definition of the tissue. Tissue is the group of the cells that are structurally or functionally similar to each other and perform specific activity. The study of the tissue is called as the histology, and the study of the disease of the tissue is known as the histopathology. There are the four main tissues present in the human body. First is epithelial tissue, second is connective tissue, third is muscular tissue, fourth is nervous tissue. First, epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue is present in the human all organ and the skin. There are the two types of the epithelial tissues. First, simple epithelial tissue, second is stratified epithelial tissue. Then again, simple epithelial tissue divided into three types. First is squamous simple epithelial tissue, cuboidal simple epithelial tissue, columnar simple epithelial tissue, and stratified epithelial tissue again divided into four types. Squamous epithelial tissue, columnar epithelial tissue, cuboidal epithelial tissue, translational epithelial tissue. Squamous epithelial tissues are flat in shape. Cuboidal epithelial tissues is cuboidal shape. Columnar epithelial tissues is a columnar shape, and translational epithelial tissue is the special type of the epithelial tissue and are present in the urinary tract. They are easily contract. Functions of the epithelial tissue. First function is protection. Skin protect to underlying structure from the external environment. Second function is absorption. Stomach and internal organ absorb various nutrients. Third is filtration. Kidney helps to filter out the toxic substance from the body. Fourth function is secretion. Gland which secrete the various substance in the body. Second type of the tissue is connective tissue. The connective tissue is the tissue that is connect, support, protect and bind to other tissues. The function of the connective tissue is the support, protect and integration. The other description of the various types of the connective tissues are: first is blood means blood is a fluid of the connective tissue, help in a transport gas, nutrient, hormones. Second, ligament or tendon. Ligament is a fibrous bond of the denser connective tissues, and the connection of the bone to other bone is known as the joint means ligament, and the connection of the bone to muscle is known as the tendon. Third type is areola. It's a loose connective tissue which can be seen between the skin and muscles. Function is repair of the tissues or cells. Next, adipose. Adipose is also a loose connective tissue. Mostly of the fat cells are called as the adipocytes due to the storage of the fats and acts as an insulator. It is provide protection of the internal organ. Then next is bone. It is the hard tissue. The function of the bone is give the support and framework to the body. Cartilage is present in the ear, nose, joint. The property of cartilage is flexibility of the movement. Third type of the tissue is muscular tissue. The muscular tissue is excitable cells. Excitable cells. Our muscular tissues has a four. All muscular tissues has a four properties. First is contractibility, excitability, extensibility, and elasticity. There are the fibrous in nature. There are the three types of the muscular tissue. First is cardiac muscular tissue. Second is skeletal muscular tissue. Third is smooth muscular tissues. For cardiac muscular tissue is mostly present in the heart. Heart. It is the externally specialized form of the muscular tissue, and cardiac muscular tissue is help to pump the blood through the body. Next, skeletal muscular tissue. Skeletal muscular tissues have the strips. Muscular tissues has the strip. Strips means it is going to provide the physical activities. Means helps to the physical activities. Skeletal muscular tissue, they mainly help in a locomotion and are attached to the skeleton. Locomotion means help to the movement. It is the archived by the tendon and bone. Third type is smooth muscular tissue. Smooth muscular tissues or smooth muscle do not have the strip. Means it does not help to the movement. It does not help to the movement. It is going to not provide the physical activities. They are involuntary in nature and contract slowly and automatically. Present in internal organ and stomach. It easily contract or elasticity. The skeletal muscular tissue is the voluntary in nature. Next, functions of the muscular tissue. First is provide body support. The skeletal muscular tissue is help or provide the body support. The smooth muscular tissue help the moves food, blood, waste through the body. The cardiac muscular tissue responsible for pumping of the blood throughout the body. It is throughout the body. The smooth muscular tissue also responsible for mechanism of digestion. Last type is nervous tissue. The last type is nervous tissue. The nervous tissue is found in nervous system. Nervous system means brain, spinal cord and nerves. There are specialized projection called it is called as axon or tendon. The function of the nervous tissue is transmission of electric impulse or transmission of the signal from brain or to the brain. um, Brain functions of the function of the nervous tissue. Mm, all over in this topic I will discuss about the first epithelial tissue, types of the epithelial tissue. Two types are: first is simple or second is stratified. They are further divided into 3 or 4 types. Next I will see connective tissue. Connective tissue is provide support or connect the other tissues. Function of connective tissue is support, protection or integration. thirds I will see the type of tissue is muscular tissue. Tissues to further divided into three types: cardiac muscular tissue, smooth muscular tissue, skeletal tissue, and lastly nervous tissue. Nervous tissue help to transmit electric signal to brain and form the brain. It is the most important tissue in the body.